Welcome back to Benny's Custom Works, proudly supported by Valvoline and Sparesbox. Don't forget Benny5 on checkout this week. We're unveiling our brand new gorgeous project car. I don't know the history, but the internet's already blowing up saying I bought the most thrashed Falcon in Canberra. People are going to look at it and go, why did you pay $3,000 for that? Well, the simple answer is it has a 6-speed manual gearbox in it. So basically what I paid for the car is what the gearbox is worth. So yeah, we're going to build a bit of a party car with it. I feel like that's probably already what it's been up to somewhat. Interestingly though, it doesn't have a welded diff, which I'm very surprised by and almost let down by. Lift your Game Boys. We're going to go through the whole thing. We're going to rip the interior out today. I managed to again buy a car with a sunroof. I do not like a roof hole. So we're going to attend to that at some point. The windscreen's munted, so it needs a windscreen anyway. The back screen will have to come out to replace the roof skin. Yes, we're going to do another roof skin swap because why not? I've done it before, we'll do it again. I don't really know what else we're going to do to it aesthetically, but I do have an idea in that we're going to do it wheeler dealers style, and I don't mean try and flip it for max profit. What I mean is I'm going to track every single cent I spend on this car so that you guys can understand what goes into putting something like this together. I've kind of floated a number around in my head of $7,500 from start to finish, including the purchase price. So anything that we get that's sponsored, we'll add that at retail value into the price so you guys have a genuine understanding of what it costs. The Lexus, when it is running, it's a little bit nice to go running into the side of Gian's Falcon, but I feel like this thing's really going to tick that box. He's keen to go tandem, I'm keen to door him, so should be a bit of fun. I did already put a photo of this on my Instagram and Facebook, and a few people jumped in, A, saying they'd owned it, B, telling stories about what it had done, and C, another dude put a photo up of what it used to look like, and it was actually a pretty respectable and neat looking car. Not so much anymore. It does have rego, but it runs out in like a few days, and I'm definitely not going to re-register it. So, it's also registered in the ACT, so we're in a different state to the ACT. We're in New South Wales, so transferring it into New South Wales rego is probably going to cost like $1,500 minimum. And to be perfectly honest, I'd rather spend the $1,500 on the car rather than rego for a few reasons. A, because I've got a trailer anyway. B, I need another registered car like a hole in the head. So. Yeah, the cost of registering it just actually don't make sense with this car, especially for what I'm going to do with it. And we're also going to be doing some modifications to it that definitely aren't going to be road legal, i.e. welding the diff, using open Heim joints for steering components, which we'll go into later on down the track. We're going to do like increase the lock, a different mod to what we did with Gian's car, just for something a little bit different. I don't literally want to make the whole same series again to what we did with his car. Obviously, there is definitely going to be some crossover because it's another B-Series Falcon drift car, and his is also clearly a B-Series Falcon drift car. So, but yeah, we'll go through it. We'll do some stuff. I don't know if I'll put an Astro power steering pump in this one or not because, well, we'll see. We'll see if I break stuff. If it breaks it, we'll look at upgrading it. But yeah, I'm also trying to focus on piecing this thing together for as little budget as possible. There's obviously going to be some good quality stuff go into it. Like we're going to put some Shockworks coilovers in it. But I feel like some of those things are still worth spending the money on it. And I think I've said it before, even with Gian's car, if we taco that thing, we can put them into another car. Even if you damage one, you can actually get them rebuilt by Shockworks in Victoria, or they will replace one strut and build it to the same spec as the other ones. So yeah, there's plenty of options with that sort of gear. Now for a bit of change of pace, unfortunately it is going to bring the mood down a little bit, but I do feel like it's something that really needs to be talked about. Unfortunately, there was an incident less than 400 meters from the shop last Sunday. A 17-year-old kid actually lost his life working on his own car. So yeah, I feel like we need to talk about basic vehicle safety. Jacking up your car, it's really important to make sure you're working on a level, solid ground. You're also using jack stands and correct equipment. Yeah, unfortunately, this fellow was just doing what we all do. We've all done it before, probably done things that we've got a little bit complacent with. Fair comment, I don't know the specific circumstances on what happened in that particular instance, but I do feel like we should be pretty general with this and just really focus on safety, working on your own car. Anytime you're under it, do not go under any vehicles under any circumstances just on a jack. For two reasons: the car could slip off the jack, or the jack may fail hydraulically. And even the scissor jacks, when you're changing a tyre on the side of the road, put the tyre under the car, because those scissor jacks are notorious for just folding up. So yeah, I really think like this is close to my heart. It's sad to see this young fellow lose his life. I can literally see the house from my shop. So yeah, it's pretty devastating for our local community. I didn't know him, but I know people that did know him, and yeah, it's hit everyone pretty hard. So yeah, I don't know what the answer is. Like, we just need to really focus on yeah, sort of just thinking about working on cars safely and making sure you're doing the right thing. Ask a friend or family member, like, if you don't have a surface to work on, yeah, try and find a flat level area, because yeah, work it on grass and slopes. It's just definitely not going to pay off, and yeah, I think we just need to be really mindful of it. So yeah, really thinking of his friends and family at the moment, because yeah, it's just totally horrible on what they're going through. So yeah, bring the mood down, but we are going to get back into the Falcon, so we'll bust out the angle grinder and the drill, and we'll start hacking this thing apart, because we're going to rip the interior out today. We're going to pull the sunroof out, look at what I don't know what the Falcon roof looks like with or without a sunroof. So yeah, we're going to be ripping the sunroof out, and I have also teed up already a local wrecker. We're going to go and cut the roof out of another Falcon to save buying a brand new roof skin. So let's dive on in. What'd you say? It doesn't smell like Durries?
Doesn't smell like Durries.
No, it smells like horrendous cheap shit. An aftershave.
To cover up the Durries.
Probably, yeah. It's like, soz, mum, I don't smoke Durries, I swear. Yeah, so like this door card, I think it's like a not, I don't think it's even an XR series door card. But then the driver's side front door is a BA, or the door trim is a BA XR6 door trim. But maybe that whole door's been changed. Who knows?
Do you like the colour?
Yeah, I don't mind it. The paint's, I reckon it's had hail damage at some point, because all the top panels, like everything's had paint.
Yeah, I see.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it's had some crank and hail damage, especially being in Canberra. Like, they do love a good bit of hail damage. So actually, we'll probably be able to tell when we get the sunroof out if the roof's full of bog.
Yeah.
Because yeah, there'll be evidence of it. And it's funny because it's obviously been to a panel shop and assessed at some point too, because there's like circles on damage, like someone circled it with a paint marker. I think it was hail damage that's cracked the paint, and then they've tried to PDR it and then brush touch it. Because if you have a look, every single one of these little like paint dots is surrounded by a circle, and I doubt that a repair is going to circle a brush touch. Like, I reckon they've tried to kind of bodge it up.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like literally every one of these has a circle around it. And someone's just buffed off all the paint pen.
I see.
So it's probably a repairable write-off or something, but whatever. It's going to be worse before it's better.
Is it a sunroof or a moonroof?
I don't know. What's the difference? Isn't a moonroof longer? Isn't a moonroof like a full-length glass?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, then it's a sunroof.
No, actually, I thought a moonroof was one that opens so that you can
slides back.
Get your whole bottom out of it.
This is my favourite part.
Yeah, I see.
It's just munted.
Cool.
Keep buying cars with roof holes.
Yeah, I noticed. It's like that problem that always follows you around.
I mean, it was literally the cheapest Falcon I could buy. Like, it's the cheapest one in the country. Oh my God, clickbait 5,000. I bought the cheapest Falcon. You never believe how bad it was. I mean, it's nothing to look at, but mechanically it actually seems all right. Like, it's got just over 200,000 Ks on it. It does need diff pushers, but every Falcon ever needs diff pushers, so I'm not really, yours probably needs diff pushers.
100%. Is the real reason you're changing the sunroof so that you don't accidentally forget it open when you go through the car wash?
No, because as you can tell, there's not a whole lot of car wash going on. Can you put an unregistered car through a car wash?
Yeah, true. It's a good question.
Oh, so light.
What's under the bonnet here? Are we about to see?
Or if you want.
Sure.
You know what? We have a 100% success rate in broken bonnet cable pulls.
Yep.
My fingers hurt.
You're going to have to do the mod that I did.
No, so this one, it's good. The cable's good. It's actually snapped off. The handle's broken off the fuse box. So you've got to replace the whole fuse box.
I see. Yep.
Too hard.
Yep.
Oh,
here we go.
oh, here's the gold.
What have you spotted?
Come closer. So this is legit. I haven't touched this. This is as I got it.
Oh,
that's just
beautiful.
But like, what is even going on here? It's like just Silicon Christmas tree action. Like just nothing is the right size. It's like 2 inches, 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches. So yeah, it's going to need an intake of some variety. I think I'll probably use the top half and just put a filter down here or something, I don't know. And there's all sorts of like bodgy wiring, and there is a lot of interesting stuff, shall we say. Don't know what that does.
I'd expect nothing less.
That does nothing, I don't think. There's just yuck. Oh, in case you need spark plugs, there's 3 spare ones.
Mad.
Do you want these ones for your Falcon?
What a bargain. Oh yeah, sure, why not?
2 out of 3 ain't bad. Oh, that's interesting. This has 4-channel ABS. Oh, that's annoying, if that's the case.
Oh no.
Or am I?
Does that mean hydro is going to be a stuffer in?
More of a mission,
Yeah, right.
maybe. That's interesting. Wonder why. Oh, because BF. BA is probably 3-channel and BF's 4-channel. Oh. Might just do a full ABS delete.
Yeah, right. Would you ever consider getting like an LSD instead of a Weldy? Like, would you do circuit racing at all?
No,
Just for fun?
no.
I mean, I know it wouldn't be
You could
competitive.
still, plenty of circuit cars have got a spool in them anyway. Like a Weldy.
Oh, really?
Like a
Like a
I want
lock
to say a
diff
spool.
setup?
Yeah, so this is a spool.
Yeah, which locks it.
Yeah, so that just locks both the axles together and then the crown wheel bolts on here. That's
Yeah,
for a
right.
9-inch, so no, I'm not putting that in.
I
But
thought, like, isn't it a common misconception then that you shouldn't have a locked diff for circuit cars, or is that kind of just, I don't know where I got that idea from.
it's old technology. Like you can get much better LSDs now than back in the day.
Yeah,
So yeah, you definitely benefit from an LSD, but from a price point, like you can't beat a Weldy. It's basically $0.
yeah. Whereas an LSD is going to be, what, like thousands?
Yeah, like if we were to put a True Track in this and rebuild it, and the other thing I'd do is change the gear ratio as well.
Yeah.
Like you're probably going to be looking at $2,000,
Yeah, so
somewhere in that kind of ballpark.
it doesn't suit this particular build.
No, like if you're going to try and build like a nice time attack car or even like a quality drift car, like yeah you definitely put a proper LSD in it, but
Yeah. Hey, we should do a time attack build, don't you reckon?
yeah, right. Did you rob a bank? Did you win the lotto and you're holding out on me?
I've got a
Bro, we're
surprise
buying
for you.
$3,000 Falcons here. I think that's not quite in our cost, our price point. It does have headers on it though.
Is that flash? Are you meant to try and impress me with that?
Hey,
Are you meant to try and impress us with
it's
that?
got extractors. Are you envious of my extractors?
Oh, wow.
They're
great.
it's just the paint's burnt off them because I think they would have been pacemaker ones and they would have been sprayed in that like metallic blue colour. But evidently it doesn't like sitting on the limiter for 5 minutes at a time.
Surely no one would hang this kind of car off the limiter.
No, never. I'm actually surprised it still has oil pump gears in it. You should see the stereo install.
Is install a loose term?
Well, I mean, there's the head unit that's another head unit, then there's 2 head units. The boot popper still works. Does your boot popper work?
It actually does.
Damn it. There's an array of things. Do you want a sub box?
Oh my goodness, that's ginormous.
My favourite thing though is there's an ECU in here which has Ford on it, but it's definitely not for this car. Like that's like either an E series or an AU ECU. So no idea why that's with the car. 2 scissor jacks and a Milwaukee charger.
Can't you sell that for big money?
Well, it doesn't turn on.
Oh, your roof.
Not the roof. That's like a heavy duty caravan style connector, because you've got your normal flat 7-pin and then there's 5 high amperage like accessory channels,
Yeah, right.
which I've never seen that on a passenger car before.
Is that alarming?
Not really, because it probably just means someone put the wrong plug on it.
Okay. Not
But
somebody's
the score is the flat cable. That's hard to get.
Yeah, I see.
It's a bad day when you're getting excited about trailer wiring. At least I can take this amp out. Ah, the old Explod. Oh, that is the thing.
Wow.
That is definitely.
There's your $3,000 worth right there.
Yeah, you can have that. Don't say
Wow,
I don't give you anything.
That's so generous.
I know. What a burden. I could only imagine the train wreckery. Man, this is going to cost me money to take. Do I need to, on our budget counting, do I need to account for taking things to the tip? Because that's going to bankrupt us.
That's going to fill your whole bin. I don't think you'd even fit
No,
that
I'm
in
literally not. Everything I pull out today is just going to go straight to the tip. I'm not even going to put it in the bin.
there. Yeah.
Because the bin will be full and the bin doesn't get emptied for another 2 weeks. If this isn't gone from out the front of the shop by the time this episode goes live, I'll eat my hat.
Do you need me to put the camera down and help you with that?
Oh, it's pretty heavy.
2-man lift. Oh man.
It's out. Oh, my freaking ears. Oh, that's interesting. The box is like cut or crushed and they've just stuck Car Builder's sound deadener over the back of it.
At least there's one good quality product in here.
Yeah, that's true. You can't go wrong with a good bit of sound deadeners. Car Builder's sound deadener. Two scissor jacks. Are either of them actually genuine Ford ones? That's for a BMW X5. That's a Falcon one. Nothing says burnout car like 2 scissor jacks in the boot. Oh yes, tyre shine. You know what I love about tyre shine?
It helps with
I
burnouts.
love nothing. Yeah, maybe it does. I do not like tyre shine at all.
Yeah, same. Rubbish.
Tyre shine is a very polarizing automotive product. Wheel brace. 4 spare coils, not 6. What is that?
Giving me old digital camera vibes.
Nah, oh, maybe. Close.
Ah, binoculars. For some spying.
No.
Is everything red for you right now?
No. I mean, they kind of work. Makes my eye itchy.
Oh no. Oh, great.
I've got pink eye now. It's not getting better.
You reckon that'd be for like cop watch?
Maybe. Maybe that's why it's red, they're night vision ones. Maybe that's why they don't work now.
Oh, red. No. To match
This
the
is
speaker.
screaming. Now we've got 2 tyre braces and 2 jacks. Like, boys. Billionaire.
Does it smell like the interior of the car?
Yes. That's
you
probably
go.
why the whole content of it's missing. It's in the interior. We got a burner phone case, but no burner phone.
I'm legitimately
Oh,
holding.
more tyre shine. This thing's paying for itself. 2 brand new cans of tyre shine.
Any coins yet?
Coins? No, but you know what? If you can count on anything, it's a Falcon interior catching coins under the driver's seat. Have I officially started stripping the car now?
Yeah. Was that your plan?
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, don't breathe whatever that dust is.
No, it's just dust. Oh, in case you need 25 metres of RCA cable. Why is there like an 8 metre RCA cable in here? Where are you going with it? Where's the power cable for the amp? Because it's on the battery.
Maybe it's gone to the sunroof.
You joke. There's literally someone's reused audio wiring for the sunroof. There's the red power cable that looks like red licorice run to the sunroof switch. You know what the most concerning thing is? There's like 10 bottles of water here and there was coolant in the boot. It's like, did I buy a car with a blown head gasket?
Yeah, I see.
Well, we haven't got gold coins yet, but it is paying for itself.
Ooh, there's a silver. Do any of them have holes with hose in it, or?
No.
I noticed you have these on the bench. What are these?
Yep.
I see. Oh God, I've broken them.
Why'd you break stuff for?
That's the
is why-
first and only thing mechanical that I've touched today.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I'll just keep my hands on the camera.
Oh, yeah. F***ing riches.
Oh,
Yeah, lads. They're the boys.
Are these illegal or?
Nah. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's another 20-cent piece.
Why do people struggle to get vapes?
I don't know. People are children.
More
We might get to $1 here yet. There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, that's cute. It's even a Polaroid.
Actually, it's a good thing you are going to get rid of this. Oi! God damn. It's a good thing you are going to get rid of the sunroof because you'll have a lower centre of gravity.
Because you don't have a sunroof? Is that why? Because you're
Yeah,
envious?
I'm jealous.
You're envious of my sunroof?
I'm jealous. You always get the sunroof cars.
Can you fold that down for me? You like sunroofs, don't you?
Sure can. I actually do, yeah. And
Weirdo.
BMWs. What does that say about me?
I don't know if I can say that on camera. In the face. So much carpet in these. Like, it's even got carpet on the bottom side of the parcel tray. That's commitment, Ford.
Well,
You know when you start a project and then regret it?
no, I don't generally do the projects. You're the one. I take the projects.
I'm the one that goes off half cocked and then buys a shit box and then regrets it.
At what point are you gonna go wet pan? You're not gonna go with an open diff or anything, right? Like,
No,
we'll do it after
we got to fix the diff bushers.
Yeah.
The diff is literally bashing around in the cradle.
Oh, okay.
So
it's real
we've got to
bad.
drop the diff
Yeah.
to fix the bushers.
Should I bring my car on the same day we do that and we do 2 in 1? People are gonna love to watch that twice over.
Yeah, but your car doesn't need the diff bushers done.
They all need the diff pushers done. Just buying this car, you're kind of teetering on the edge.
He's saying that people that own Falcons are scumbags,
Every single one.
including yourself.
Yes, especially myself.
Fair. This is legitimately going to cost me like $100 to take to the tip, hey?
Yeah, I think you're not wrong.
We're going to have to add this to the build cost.
Well, yeah. I mean, how else do you get rid of all this junk?
Yeah, I don't think I'm even going to be able to get people to take it from council cleanup. You know what we might be able to do is actually take all the junk to the tip when we go and buy your secret project we can't talk about yet.
Ooh. G-ups.
I might rope you into coming to the tip with me.
I mean, it sounds like a fair trade-off if you've got to lug back
Take
something.
some junk, bring some junk.
Yeah, true.
This is what happens when we're both on Marketplace at the same time. I don't know if that's the correct method of pulling the seats out, but it's a method.
You're going to keep the bonnet black, aren't
Well, I mean, if I painted, it's money out of the budget, so probably. But I also have to get the roof painted, so.
you? Have to?
Well, yeah.
Depends if it comes off a green Falcon or something.
It's off a purple Falcon.
Oh man, purple and blue, watercolor combo. I just noticed there's purple and blue on the front windscreen
Oh, yeah.
in the ribbon.
The ribbon's going. Because the windscreen's, that's green, clearly. Are your eyes painted on? Are you colourblind?
That's, what are you talking about?
Did we legit just work out you're colourblind?
What? Nah, that's,
That is green.
what? That's not green, that's grey. There's another grey. Throwback from last episode.
Do you legit think that's blue?
Yeah, here we go. I'll stand on this side of the car in case, like, I'm not in striking distance. This colour,
Do you legitimately think that's blue?
that's green.
Thank you.
Oh wait, I was going with the blue argument.
Yeah.
Damn it. You know, I could make it look real bad and just
And
like,
you just change it
that in
anyway.
edit.
You change the colour grading.
Seems like Falcons these days are definitely the car of choice
For what?
for being stylish and classy.
And basing your comedic career out of. You can live in a race car.
I think it's funny that people like label themselves, like literally there's a sticker on the front saying locally hated, and he probably legitimately is locally hated. Is it a car?
Is it something to be proud of?
Yeah, that's what I
Like, you're
never...
such a prick in your local area that people know you because of your dickheadery.
dickheadery.
There's
Look it
kids
up.
here I know that deserve that sticker.
Yeah,
I can tell you what cars they are.
yeah,
I know. I have
But-
now become that old dude.
yeah. Same here.
I
But
got old enough that I hate what I probably used to be in some level.
Yeah, but wearing it like a badge of honor is something else.
Sorry?
But wearing it like a badge of honor is something else.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of taken it to the next level.
Honestly, even when I got my Ford, there was...
So when did you get your locally hated sticker?
I don't wear it like a badge of honor.
Was there like a ceremony, or do you just buy? Do you get it yourself, or does someone give it to you? Like, is there a?
True.
Is it like a
ritual?
knighthood? Like,
Yeah.
do they hang like a burnout tire that's flogged over your head, or?
You got to carry it round barefoot over some coal.
Yeah, like what's the? Let us know in the comments. I'm globally hated. I've got next level. Can you unhook that for me, please?
By unhook, you mean this?
Yes, unhook it.
Yes.
So unhook it.
There it is.
Ah, hurt my sore finger.
It's because today's cold.
Oh, there's the sunroof drain. How do these come apart? Aha! I just cracked the Da Vinci Code. Yes. You know what is interesting? Working on a non-Japanese designed car, like just things like that. Like why?
Yeah.
Just put two bolts and a hinge there, bro. Like why do you have this like complex injection molded piece of plastic and a piece of cast aluminium? Like, were hinges not around when this was designed? It's crazy to think that when you could buy an EL Falcon, the BA and the BF were being designed. It shows you actually how far behind design of cars is. So this car came out in the BA came out in like 02.
Yeah.
This styling was drawn in 1997, probably 96 maybe even.
Yeah, so it's like a 5-year delay, roughly.
So 2 generations or 3 generations of car.
Yeah.
Different.
I would have actually thought it to be more like 10 years prior, technology-wise.
I know, but you look at styling of a car and go, oh, that's current, like that's modern.
Yeah, but really you're right, it's like
10
drawn
years old.
up 5-10 years ago.
But then when you look at this car, like a BA Falcon body is predominantly an AU, which that would have been designed in the early 90s.
When do you reckon Elon sketched up his vehicle designs?
2073. Hashtag locally hated, what? You know what else I don't understand? People that put their postcode on stuff.
Oh, yeah, true.
I think it's like and you know what else is interesting? Which I will say this about Australia versus America. American phone systems, everyone identifies by their phone digits.
I see.
Like, so everyone, like, anyone who's ever watched The Street Outlaws knows the 405, right?
Right.
405 is the Oklahoma phone number, area code.
Makes sense.
So everyone identifies their location by their phone code, not their zip or their postal code in the US, whereas in Australia, everyone who wants to identify their locality uses their postcode.
Do you think it's because we don't use home landlines anymore?
Well, even every mobile number in Australia starts with 04.
Yeah.
Like that's just our mobile code.
When did we introduce the plus sign and the 2 digits prior to the 04 though? I feel like that's extremely recent.
That's international code.
Yeah, okay. So are we all plus 61 for something like that?
Plus 61's Australia.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And
plus
then
61 for life.
61 is Australia, then 4 is mobile. But you take the O off the front, so it makes it more confusing. Bank check, we're nearly at $1. We're at 90 cents.
Still got the sunroof to take out.
If I was going to take a punt on where money is hidden in this car, it wouldn't be in the broken sunroof. Just going to put that out there.
Yeah, but that's where they know that you'll least expect it.
Away! Generationally, these owners don't own vacuum cleaners. $50 note. Not. Though I did find a socket. 6mm socket. We're getting rich now.
6mm.
90 cents and a 6mm socket.
6mm the new 10mm, it seems. Is there any way I could convince you to keep this sunroof?
No. We should make a video of putting the sunroof in your car and putting the non-sunroof in my car.
Hey, we could just swap cars.
No, because mine's got a 6-speed. Get out. This is a better car. What did you pay for yours? Was it $2,000?
Yes, except the engine light was on.
The engine light's on in this.
Oh, really?
I think. Here's a question.
Yes.
Do you have a light on that the door's always open? Does yours do that?
No.
This one does. So this is better.
Wow, there you go. You have more lights on the dash, so you win.
I think so. It's cumulative.
Yeah, well, my ABS is just constantly on.
So you got me there.
And whatever the exclamation
But to be
mark
fair,
is,
mine will be on.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to defeat the ABS, the final boss. I am sad that it's a 4-channel ABS though, because that's dashed my hopes of an easy hydraulic install. Why? Just why? Oh God!
At the moment, I'm assuming these have cut springs in them.
Yeah, it's got full choppies.
It feels very satisfying stripping out an interior, but especially this one.
Righto, stripperella. Good, I need more car audio junk like a hole in the head. Oh yes, my vape.
Don't misplace that.
I wonder what's in it.
poisoned.
Kids these days. It's almost color coded. I mean,
Yeah.
it's green and this is blue, but in your eyes, it's the same color.
I just noticed the best part about this vehicle.
Is it the 6-speed manual transmission?
No, it's the Italian keychain.
It is what?
The Italian keychain.
Oh, yeah.
That's one classy thing about
I'm
the
pretty
vehicle.
confident the guy I bought the car from wasn't Italian. For sale, nothing, because it's all going to the tip. Is it bad that I've already found another Falcon on Marketplace for cheap?
Oh,
And I
you
thought
want-
about buying it.
Oh man.
I've gone down the rabbit hole.
As soon as you bought this, did you see that one?
It's auto though. Although
Yeah.
in saying that, there was literally another one last night popped up that was manual
Oh,
for
okay.
$3,000.
Really? Oh.
And the body was more tidy than this, but it was a Povo 5-speed, so I couldn't do it.
Wash your mouth out.
I'm not going to bother taking those speakers out right now.
Is that because you like them?
No, because as soon as the back window's out, it's a 2-second job to get all that junk off the parcel shelf.
Yep. With one rip.
Well, I can just use power tools instead of having long wrists.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Because I have long wrists. I am going to change the wheels, believe it or not.
No. What are you thinking?
I do have some Ray's single piece 5-spokes that are like the bronze, like the T37 bronze color.
Oh, okay. Are they worth
And-
more than the car?
No, I actually only paid like $500 for them because they're in like average offsets.
Rightio.
But a B Series Falcon actually doesn't need big offsets. Like your car doesn't have massive offsets.
Yeah, no.
Oh, the only problem might be if the center bore's too small.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, I was hoping to put S15 wheels on stockies on the back of mine, but they didn't fit.
Really?
Well, it's what I had at the time.
Oh, okay. I was going to
Yeah.
say, did you lose a bet? Because they're like one of the most ugly.
Oh, shit.
Jesus, watch out for the intake.
Sorry, intake.
Far out. Like legit though, those S15 wheels are like the ugliest wheels Nissan ever produced. Like S14 stock wheels are nicer than S15 ones.
You reckon?
And you know what else is
I
weird?
reckon most people
S15
would...
still had 16s. 16-inch wheels.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Everything else was 17 at the time, right?
Surely by 1999, 17-inch wheels were commonplace.
Maybe they just knew they were going to get changed.
Like Subaru had 17s in like 1997.
Yeah, Subaru, they're very
And Subaru
smart.
aren't exactly the pinnacle of performance. Don't saying that, they were on the turbo models, so maybe I take that back. It's already looking more respectable with no interior in it.
Yeah, even with all this junk on the back seat still.
Yeah, I gotta vacuum it out, relax.
Your vacuum's
So
going to get...
friggin' judgy.
Your vacuum's getting a workout today. You charge the batteries?
How good's the boot popper?
It's great.
Does your car have a boot popper?
Yeah, it does.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
Does it work? Does it work though?
It does work.
Ah, damn it, he's got me again.
Can you pop your bonnet from the outside of the vehicle?
Probably if I did what you did.
Well, you haven't, so you can't.
Hey, to be fair, you attacked your grill with a Recipro saw.
Was it a Recipro? No,
Or was it one
an
of those
angle
renovated
grinder.
tools? Oh, was it an angle grinder?
Yeah, it was an
Oh,
angle grinder. Yeah.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
I mean, it's just neutral
I did go and buy another power tool this morning.
for this vehicle specifically.
Well, for the other vehicle, which we... Oh, that's... Wow.
Not plugged in. Oh, even worse.
Twist and tape on a 4-gauge to 8-gauge power cable. Would you
Right.
like your car to burn to the ground, good sir?
Maybe not anymore.
Wow. And you know what? That cable's still live right now. Kids these days. That's a bloody outrage. Where's my whizzer gone, Gian?
I don't think you can say that on camera.
I do like that the battery's mounted though.
What do you mean? Oh.
Oh, we might be able to get a battery bracket from the wreckers. That'd be mint if there's a battery bracket.
Yeah.
And a terminal cover that hasn't been eaten by rats. It still identifies as a terminal cover.
Why are you getting rid of those?
Because I don't need them. Do you want them?
No, not really.
I'll put them in your Subaru. You got to take them out to get the carpet out. But they're also not going back in because...
Oh, you're not even going to have carpet in this.
No. Ugh, brother.
Is that because of weight, or is that
Because of just
smell?
more both.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't smell this on camera.
Yeah.
Free iPhone cable. Free amp switch.
I think the world would be a worse place with smell-o-vision.
Yeah, I don't really see that many practical uses unless it's like a nice like cooking show or something.
I feel like scammers would get a hold of smell-o-vision.
Sorry?
I feel like scammers would get a hold of smell-o-vision.
Hack it. Bro, could you imagine advertising if you could smell like a KFC, like Zinger Stacker combo?
Danger.
Bankruptcy. Did we just get 10 cents? Yeah. Oh, damn it, it's 5 cents.
Oh.
Can't even tell my own denominations.
Are you going to keep the things hanging from the rear vision mirror? I see.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Glad we got it covered.
Did that hurt your finger?
No.
No? Okay. Don't feel that stuff. Actually, what happened to your finger, by the way?
What happened to my finger?
Yeah.
Freak cooking accident. So I was cooking some steaks last night.
Oh, you're being legit.
Hey?
Oh, you're being legit.
Yeah. What, you think I don't cook?
I just think that it would be a car-related injury for sure.
You would
I mean,
think that, wouldn't you?
You spend most of your time working on vehicles and doing risky stuff with vehicles and tools.
Hey, we just got $1 in one hit.
Amazing.
And another smelly thing. Bad throw. So I was cooking some steaks last night. Some thick cut porterhouse or New York cut. And I had like the nice fat strip.
Yeah.
And I always like to skewer all of the steaks together and cook the fat strip first.
Yep.
But there was more, we used a different butcher, so there was more fat strip than usual. And it
Is it the
actually,
butcher's fault?
no.
Okay.
Yeah, it is, I'm gonna sue him. Yeah, so I was grilling it on the fat side and then all the fat ran onto the hot plate and I didn't really realise. And when I de-skewered and flattened the steaks, I just like sprayed that finger in fat.
I see.
And that's why I got my Band-Aid on.
Is that a cool story for just, I mean, you hurt yourself.
It's always a cool story.
Undoing like some 10mm bolt or something and you just
Oh, no,
don't want to admit that
no,
it
it's
was...
a proper burn.
Yeah, right here. Prove it! Nah,
I'm not taking it back off. It took half an hour to put that on this morning. I'm about as good as cooking steaks as doing first aid.
What's under the electrical tape? Don't tell me like tissue or something.
No, there's proper gauze.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, I got a proper first aid gauze, but I knew that a Band-Aid wouldn't cut it today because like the problem is it's on the knuckle too, so as soon as you bend it, just the normal Band-Aid comes unstuck.
Yeah.
And I don't have any medical like tape. Nailed it. No, you forgot your phone cable.
Oh, look, more blue.
Yeah. Good old eyes painted on Gian.
More pros of having a sunroof. You can flip off people when they cut you off on the wet pan.
Do you not have functioning windows?
I just feel bad if you change your sunroof prior to realising how many pros there are to having one.
I'll be honest, if it actually worked and wasn't broken, I probably wouldn't go through the effort.
Yeah.
But the fact that it just doesn't work at all,
Fair enough.
doesn't seal, it means I can't store the car outside at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's just annoying at that point.
Yeah, legitimately, you should probably get rid of it.
The car.
You're not
Like,
removing
for real,
it, are
look
you?
at that.
Oh, wow.
Like, that's actually finger tight.
Oh, you're getting rid of the passenger seatbelt.
I'm putting harnesses in.
Ah, cool.
Oh, wow, even the top one's finger tight. Or did I undo that one already?
I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't remember doing it. Cool. Cool. But do you think that a passenger harness is a bad idea?
No, I just thought you just didn't want passengers.
Actually, that's the one thing I probably blew some budget on, a passenger seat and harness.
True.
Ah, rookie error, send it back. Snake's eyes. Oh, my biffits. Catch.
I missed it.
Probably wondering why there's a drill and a knife on the floor.
I am now.
It's for when we go to the wreckers later, but we're not talking about that yet. Oh, I made a grave error.
You're getting rid of the sunroof.
That's not a grave error at all. Because it looks like the seatbelt buckles on the driver's seat, and I've got so there's nowhere to mount the harness on the transmission tunnel side now.
I see.
So I have to get two more anchor plates.
That does not look light, that seat.
It's not. I don't want to get butt scunge on my head. I want to find out if you can put a FG manifold on a BABF engine in a BABF, because the turbo placement is much better in a FG.
Yeah, righto.
But I don't know if it actually works.
Right.
But I don't really want to have to go and buy all the stuff to learn that it doesn't work.
Yeah, I see.
But inversely, you can buy a brand new FG style cast exhaust manifold, but they don't make a BABF one for some reason.
Okay.
Good chat.
Cool words.
All words?
Cool words.
Word soup. Why would you put a screw there? Doesn't need to be a screw there. Oh, I'll just run my stereo ground through plastic. That makes sense. Gypsies. Robert the Builder definitely had a lash in this car.
See, there's that name again used in a negative context.
Robert?
Yeah.
Why?
Paul Roberts.
When did I use it the last time?
I
I just said Robert the Builder because Bob the Builder's probably trademarked.
Oh, I see.
Because that's his full name. It's $4.50 saved. Mint. Oh, I don't want to deal with this driver's seat, hey. That's going to be annoying. Because I'm going to try and get, you know how your base is still electric?
Yes.
I'm going to get rid of all of that.
Yeah. And go with, do you want it to be adjustable or fixed?
No, it's still going to slide, so I'm going to use the factory slider.
Yep.
God, this one's even heavier.
Yeah.
But I just don't know how I'm going to do that yet.
Yeah, I see.
Because we'll pull the seat off the base today,
Yep.
and then that'll go to the tip. Oh my God, I can't leave you through good Falcon seats out because they're rooted. That's why. Now, I don't really know why there's a red cable here.
That's orange.
Oh, good. More twist and tape on an 8 gauge.
I'm glad you're taking all your pet peeves out of the vehicle.
I don't want there to be problems. The whole idea of a seat time car is that you have seat time.
I got to admit, my Falcon's, for what it is, extremely fun.
And reliable.
Well, I didn't want to say it just in case.
So I've said it. That minute rot out.
You've cursed yourself.
Yeah, because I got to fix it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this is. It's just stuff. This is obviously the wire that was in the engine bay, which then runs up to all this garbage. Oh good, they use the sunroof, the sun visor as a grounding point. That's what I would have done.
Benny Rage. Would you call these modifications or just adjustments?
Well, it's adjusted the functionality to non-existent. There's just like weird extra stuff. I don't know, it's going in the bin.
I know what it is.
Rubbish?
Yep.
Nice. It's just the gift that keeps on giving. Some of this stuff just baffles me. Like, what were they trying to do?
That speaker would have sucked so much power, right? I bet it was something to do with get more bass.
Always get more bass. So they were converting like high level audio output to a low level output, so you could run that as an input to their amp, basically, because most amps these days don't have a high level input. And there's not even any soft material in here, and I can still smell that horrendous air fragrance. This is why we can't have nice things.
Because you bought a $3,000 Falcon.
Shh. I don't need your logic here. We're 10 cents short of $2.
How much can you sell a vape for?
Aren't they the like throwaway ones? I'm not a vapeologist.
Yeah, you're asking me like I know.
Yeah, I mean, it's in your age group. You are one of those crazy kids that vapes.
Nah, never.
You are known as Gian the Vapor.
I know I own a Falcon and a Subaru, but believe it or not, I don't inhale smoke of any kind. Oh, I mean, unless you count Sydney smog.
Or tyre smoke. Oh, what? Is it Wi-Fi?
What is that?
It's a head unit. Oh,
Oh,
yes,
I
20
see.
cents. Wow. They've jammed 20 cents in to stop the head unit coming out of the bracket.
Is that more or less expensive?
Hey, and a 10-cent piece.
Is that more or less expensive than using bolts?
Another 5 cents.
To be honest, I thought we were going to find more value in illicit substances rather than actual coins.
How crazy is it that head units don't have a CD drive anymore?
That makes you feel old, eh? I thought the way of the future was going to be those miniature CDs.
Mini discs.
Yeah, remember those mini discs? I was like, holy crap, we're going to have bookshelves filled with tiny, tiny discs.
what?
Bookshelves
What?
and CD stackers are going to evolve.
What's a bookshelf?
Oh, yeah, true.
I'm very confused as to why the head unit connector just doesn't exist.
Just
Oh,
add
that's
to the
nice.
list of mysteries for the vehicle. Another green cable.
More things. Oh, tools. David Beckham. Get
Ooh.
on.
Shotgun.
That's legit. You can have all those tools.
Hey, that's mad. That's an awesome 8mm.
And a, what? No idea what
Is
that
that
is.
the USB one?
No, you put
Oh.
3 AA's in it.
Oh.
I don't know why the console hasn't come out. I don't remember how yours came out because it wasn't actually ever mounted in the car.
Yeah.
Like it's telling me it's connected somewhere. There we go.
Oh, you just weren't yanking it hard enough.
Still confused by that head unit.
I'm confused by basically everything that's...
Well, it wasn't
In
like
the
it's
car
never
and
been
out of it.
installed. It's like they got halfway and just sold the car.
After going to all this effort?
Effort, you say? Oh, you cut the carpet. I could have used that in my VY Commodore. Could you?
Could you
though?
actually use it? in
No,
a VY
no,
Commodore?
you couldn't. Where's all the riches at?
Not in this car. No, so seriously, you reckon the 6-speed manual is superior?
Yes,
For the reason being,
it has 6.
I see.
No,
Which
they're
is-
actually way stronger.
Yeah, right, yeah.
It's not the actual amount of gears, it's the strength of it. Kind of surprised I didn't find a box of frangers.
What's that?
Condoms.
Ah. What's
Do you want
that?
your owner's manual to find out what your exclamation mark means? There's a BA and a BF owner's manual. It's like they knew we both were going to own Falcons at the same time.
You're going to put those on your bookshelf?
No. Man, there's got to be like 150 kilos of junk here, eh? I feel like this is about to go bad. Oh no, we're good. I thought it was one piece, but it's actually a separate firewall piece.
Oh, why is it all stuck to the ground?
Just luck. Someone's probably spilt many a cola beverage on the floor. Oh, 5 cents, get in. Basically rich now.
Well, you're going to be rich in experiences with this car.
Handbrake away. It's pretty nifty. Little tube that the handbrake cable runs in. Never seen that before. Oh, Macca's Peel and Win. What did we win? Oh, instant win, $10 retail voucher.
Yeah, but still no Macca's chips.
Yeah, it's no small fries. Oh, it's out of date. Oh! It's just such a dumpster fire of a car. Hey, more money. I don't even want to touch the scum.
I hate to tell you this, but it seems like it's too late.
How is this wet? Oh, I know how it's wet. Scum roof. Oh, durries, yeah. Love a wet durry.
What are you thinking you change the steering wheel to?
I've already got a Raceworks one coming.
Nice.
It's crazy how much shit you're mass stripping in interior. You and your stupid f***ing Torx bits.
I think it bothers me that they're called Torx.
Because they're all talk.
Couldn't it be called something to do with like stars? Like, shouldn't they be called ninjas or... I don't know.
It's probably like Professor Torx in Germany designed them or something. I'm going to put the handles back on. I'm not an animal.
Careful.
So that one is Torx,
Oh, man.
and the other one's a Phillips, like literally next to it. Now I just munched it.
What do you mean now? Just out of curiosity, did he give you like a reason for sale?
Oh, I wanted a motorbike.
So
I just don't feel like that's even an XR door trim, hey. It looks like the Povo door trim. Like an XT.
Are you saying that to trigger the XT people?
I wonder if this car was stolen and had the interior ripped off out of it. It's just weird that it's got a mismatch interior. Like what led to it having no interior?
Yeah, of course, but like what led to it having a sunroof and...
That's fact. Well, that would have been new, like dealer new.
Those drains look a bit brittle, but are you saying yuck because they just harbour like just...
No, more the way
Gunk.
they're run is going to be a mission to get them all the way out.
Yeah.
Because the front drain, for some reason, runs all the way down the pillar, behind the dash, and then along into the sill here. Less painful than I thought.
Should I just make that the thumbnail, just of the key? People are going to
Sure.
think you bought some sort of exotic sports car. Which you did.
I did. What do you mean? Think. I mean, I didn't get an AU, to be fair.
Yeah.
I did get the lesser BA. Actually, no, I got a BF. You've got a BA.
Big Ford.
I don't know if a BA or a BF is worse from each other. I don't know what the measure is.
Surely the turbo's got something to do with it.
Yeah, but BA and BF are both non-turbo and both turbo.
Oh, I didn't realise. Oh,
BA
okay.
and BAF is just year.
Right, okay. I'm just
So it's like S13 to S14, except an S14 and an S14 look different. Whereas a BA and a BF are just basic, like,
yeah, right.
visual cues were changed.
Understood.
Like the bumper's marginally different, the interior's marginally different.
At that point, why would you even bother?
Ford weren't really trying at the time.
Yeah.
I would have just called it like a BA potato or something.
Just continuing along.
Beato.
Just call it the different year that it is.
Yeah, well, I guess it kind of heralds back to when manufacturers used to build a different car every single year.
Right.
But then they were like, oh, that's actually really expensive.
And a lot of work and sort of pointless.
Well, I mean, they didn't totally, like, some body like platforms would go for 3 or 4 years, but it's still not like now where you might get 7 years out of a car and it basically looks the same for that whole model run minus like basic trim differences or like a lot of the time these days manufacturers will change like wheels or simple stuff. These cars were made with provision to be left-hand drive. It never came to fruition, but you can see things like even like this, having the guide for the handbrake being able to be switched. The pressing for the firewall is actually symmetrical. So all the aircon bulkhead and all that sort of stuff comes through where the booster would be. Admittedly, they haven't punched holes on both sides for the booster. Like you've got the booster on this side and then they've punched different holes. But with minor tooling changes, you could punch all the brake stuff on the left side and the aircon stuff on the driver's side. Well, what would be the passenger side if it was left-hand drive. But yeah, just never, Ford never went down that road. Like it was never picked up by Ford Global as an export program like some of the Holdens were. Which is a bit of a bummer, like, because I think Falcon is a pretty good car, and that's the plug, and it definitely could have been an export model, like, in the same way that Holden provided all the police cars to the US for, well, a lot of the police cars to the US for so long. Ford probably could have done the same and replaced the Crown Vic potentially a lot earlier with the Falcon, rather than them running the Crown Vic for like 35 years. But I think one of the major sticking points was the fact that it wasn't a US built car, it was an Australian built car, and then unions got involved and all that sort of deal. So yeah, there was a lot of politics and that sort of stuff based on why probably a lot of other Australian cars didn't really get picked up in the US, and probably even so to the point of engines. Like the Barra did go to the US for evaluation as a US engine and just never took off. Like the 6-cylinder in the US is seen for the most part as a lesser engine, and I guess people probably wouldn't have really picked up on the 6-cylinder deal in the US as much as they do here, because we've had 6-cylinders since the beginning of the Falcon. The first Falcon was a 6-cylinder car, and it then progressed to a V8. Then they took the V8 away, then they brought it back again in EB or ED. So yeah, there was kind of this 5 or 6 year window of Falcon that didn't have the Windsor in the 80s, or went from the Cleveland to the Windsor, then no V8, then back to the Windsor, I think from memory. Someone will correct me. But yeah, Falcon chats and why the Americans never got Falcon.
There you go.
Which ironically, the Ford Falcon that we got, the very first Falcon that we had, was basically a right-hand drive version of the US Falcon. And then by 1965, it was a predominantly Australian designed car. But still a bit of a parts bin car from Ford US. Like the front was Mercury Comet pieces and then different headlights and put on a Falcon body. So yeah, it was kind of a bit of a 65 Falcon and a US 65 Falcon and an Australian 65 Falcon look completely different. Like same platform, but all the exterior body panels are completely different. More Falcon chats. You know what else sucks? I think the sunroof's actually glued to the roof skin. So once we cut the rivets out, we'll see if it'll drop down without having to cut the whole roof skin.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, yeah, we'll just chop it. Nothing better than 20-year-old gaff. Be gone. Oh yeah. Ow. Oh yeah, cool.
Sounds promising.
I really just don't want it to drop and smash the glass.
Oh yeah, then you have to get the vacuum cleaner out again.
And that sucks.
Aha!
Whoa, look at the roof. Yeah, keep
More
going.
till it goes.
Yeah, just send it. Yeah, there we go. Seamless.
Amazing.
Well, that was less painful than I anticipated. Got to get that $2 back, bro. With ROI.
Oh, it's cemented in there.
Yes. So what's the total money count? $3.
That's a lot of droop.
Good suspension words. Oh, you haven't seen the gem of an exhaust that's on this yet.
No, it was too low. Couldn't see under there.
I will show you purely because it's just horrendous.
I don't believe it. Someone's been understeering in this majorly.
Understeering.
Yeah. Why is there rubber underneath that?
Oh no, they'd be probably driving on one of those like dodgy skid pads at the back of Canberra. Like it's got all the extra rubber flick. Yeah. You know why that seal's absolutely munted?
Oh.
because of the scissor jacks.
Right.
And it's definitely been over a median strip. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
How belted that all is.
And all the paint that's come off here.
Yeah.
And...
Oh, that's standard for a low car, but this is like literally gone over a median strip for sure.
Oh, wow.
So come. This is a learning experience.
Oh.
So see this exhaust?
Yes.
See, it's quite small and it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah, it's also not
Well, if you look
attached.
here, no, this is fully attached.
Oh, I see.
But if you look here,
Yes.
this exhaust would have originally been for a V8 car, like an XR8, which runs a separate pipe over here and has a left side exhaust. But because it's an XR6, it doesn't have the cutout. And they've just, instead of running it somewhere, they've just decided to cap it off with this Seagull extravaganza. So when we go and get the roof, we're also going to get an exhaust, which unfortunately has got a little bit of a rust hole in it, but it's better than what this is. I'll weld the hole up. We'll repair the rust, but yeah, the joys of falconage.
Pure joy.
Is it falconry if you've got a pet falcon? I'm trying to rear this falcon.
It's about to be a really good time. I'm joining you in hell.
Save me, magical smoke monster. I'm impressed that it still has rear brakes. Yeah. That's where your rubber's coming from. Front sway bar mounts bent as.
Yeah.
Pretty common on Falcons.
I see. Due to what reason?
Bashing it into shit.
Ah, okay.
That bracket just bends, but it's designed to bend.
Yeah.
And then that one's been rubbing there.
Yeah, wow.
So that's just the wrong wheels.
Yeah.
Had a really bad time. Join me on the hell train. Like just needs a thin wall socket.
Yeah.
Good thing is it's probably almost a security feature. Don't hate. There was literally a guy parting one of these out on Marketplace. And I hit him up for the bonnet and it was the first thing he sold.
Dang.
I know. I think it came apart pretty easily.
Like that?
Yeah. I'm gonna cut all this junk off.
Yeah. So it still slides but doesn't.
Yeah, it'll still slide because it's mechanical slide, but
Yeah.
electric base for some stupid reason. 2 seat rails. Well, the Falcon is somewhat apart. We've got the horrible sunroof out. The roof is extremely floppy now. There's no bracing in it. So when they put the sunroof in these, they cut the center brace out, which stops all of that drumming that you're hearing now. So next episode, we're going to be cutting the roof off of a Falcon and then transferring it onto this car. Between now and then, I'll actually just get someone else to come and cut the windows out. Actually, maybe I won't, because I did order the tools. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes the tools to get here, because I order them online. So it could be 2 days or it could be 2 years. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, keen to actually do some stuff with this car. Learn a bit more about it today. The BF doesn't actually have a 3-circuit ABS. It's got 4-circuit, which means hydraulic handbrake is going to be a little bit harder. It may actually mean that we just delete the ABS out of this car altogether, because it's going to be deactivated for what we're going to do with it anyway. So yeah, that may mean a bit more custom hydraulic plumbing and whatnot. But yeah, we've got all the manky interior out of it. We're taking that to the dump. It literally wasn't worth saving. So if you saw something you thought was worth saving, I hate to tell you, it was absolutely trashed. The seats were ruined. The driver's bolsters were worn through. The passenger seat had wear marks in it. The back seat had Siggy Burns 5000. The carpet was literally wet and stinky, and it smelt like this weird, cheap air freshener-y thing that was just took your breath away in a bad way. So yeah, nothing was worth saving. The sunroof, same deal. The whole mechanism's actually broken, so that wasn't even good for parts. So yeah, nothing that we've binned was worth keeping. The sub box had a hole cut in the back of it for some reason. The wheels even got dumped because there were 3 16s and 1 15. So 3 AU on style wheels and 1 EL wheel. So even those weren't worth holding on to because they were bent anyway. But yeah, got the raise on it. It looks a heap better with just a set of nice matching wheels on it. Still on the fence about what to do with the bonnet. Being that the roof's got to get painted for when we fit the roof skin anyway, I may just get the bonnet painted at the same time. Annoyingly, that will eat into our $7,500 budget, but yeah, I kind of feel like making it look a little bit more presentable will be a thing, because yeah, obviously I want to put all of our partner stickers on it, and at the moment it looks a little bit offensive. But yeah, having a new windscreen in it is going to be good because this one's smashed as well. The back screen we are going to reuse because there's no reason not to. But it's like a toughened safety glass. So if we nick the edge of that, that'll explode. So yeah, that's why I was probably going to get a professional glass remover to do it. But that being said, if the tools turn up, I might give it a crack myself and then just get them to come and refit the windscreen once it's all painted. So, but yeah, plenty happening today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.
Why would you cut that like that? I could have used that in my VY Commodore.